You on your journey to Hobbiton. I'm very, very pleased that you're able to take the time to go visit our set. It's great when you're making a movie, everything is so temporary. The film survives, but the...
So when Peter and his team returned for The Hobbit, we seized the opportunity to partner up and rebuild the set permanently. And it's been growing ever since. It's been an incredible journey, one we're proud to share with you today. Enjoy.
Well, there we have it. We've just now heard from our two boss CEO hobbits. Of course, first up we had Sir Peter Jackson himself, put us on the map for both tourism and more alike. So definitely Sir Peter Jackson. Second up, of course, we had Russell Alexander. Now Russell, he is one of the younger brothers of the Alexander family farm, and indeed a farm it is we're currently travelling through. It's about 1,250 acres of rolling green hills of Waikato scenery out here, or about 500 hectares if that's more your lingo. We have around 13,000 New Zealand Romney sheep you might see floating around, and about 500 Angus beef cattle. Of course, their numbers do fluctuate both around lambing and cattle season. It was in the late 1990s that David Comer, a location scout, was flying overhead, having been employed by Peter Jackson, trying to find somewhere suitable for the hobbits to call home. What he was initially looking for was a big tree at his home. There was a field below it of which to host his 11th birthday party, the tree itself and a lake behind it, which is pretty much exactly how Tolkien described Hobbiton in his original Hobbit and Lord of the Rings books there. Upon coming to look out to the right-hand side of the bus travelling forward, you're going to be able to catch your first glimpse there. Just behind that little green hill, we have the South Farthing barrel. That is going to be full of some stout, maybe some ginger beer, amber ale, or perhaps apple cider. We'll find out for ourselves exactly what a little bit later on. We have the thatched roof of the mill house there, the glistening lake behind it. We have the double-arched stone bridge, and just on the other end of that double-arched stone bridge, we have the thatched roof of the Green Dragon Inn. Country, we get the most people coming through our round doors in a single day. And guys, be no exception to that a little bit later on this morning. Now, rising up over this little hill here, down here on the right-hand side, this is known as Dusty Haven. Granted, Dusty Haven, it's not going to look like more than a car park and a few sheds at this point in time. However, it is home to our set decorators, greens team, gardeners. Change of pace here on the left-hand side, the grassy strip between the road and the fence. This was known as Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is where all the animal stars of the film would reside. We had Clydesdale horses, sheep, goats, chickens, ducks, as well as a very popular pig called Leroy. They had their own full-time handlers, trainers, and full-time veterinarians on standby. And now continuing down and continuing to look out the left-hand side, you'll see a nice big flat grassy paddock here. This was known as Base Camp. Base Camp, you look directly at the left-hand side, you'll see a little concrete area down there. Now, just above that concrete area, there will be a hill with a few pine trees rising on top of it. If that area looks familiar, indeed it is. It's where a very famous scene was filmed in The Fellowship of the Ring, our first Lord of the Rings movie. If you're not quite sure which scene that is, do not worry.
Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Now, if they're not getting the nostalgia kicking, then perhaps actually heading on through to the movie set itself will do the trick. In a moment, we'll jump out. I'll grab a step for you guys to hold down onto. Through the gates here on the left-hand side, we have our toilet facility.
Alrighty, so my guys here, feel free to make your way down. You can shuffle on in if you like. And save my voice.
I'll do it for 55. Feeling good for two. No, I'll do it for 50. I'll do it for 3 drinks on the National Backpack Hotel on Thursday. It's straight above it. Maybe, yeah? Yeah. Look at this under there. Oh, that's your house.
Four of them entirely on the movie set today. So 40 more to go. You probably noticed by now, these doors, they are different. Similarly, you'll notice some of the front gardens are very nice and well maintained. house you're going into today. Those with the green door, this is the Proud Peaks family, or Proud Foot if you like, however both work. The reason why the Hobbits aren't home, I'll make sure you guys are all sorted first.
Reminds you of me when I was a dad, just like you did.
Okay. You come and sit here by two earrings. Was this the craft? What's the name of the house? Craftfoot. Zima. Yeah.